Hi, this is Copycat Violin for Twinkle Little Star. We'll start in rest position. Go ahead and put your feet out. Make sure you're balanced. Check that your hips aren't on one side, that they're in the middle, and that your knees are a little bit loose. Take your violin out. Turn the butt to look at you. Place it on your shoulder. Make sure your jaw comes down to lock the violin in. Your shoulder doesn't come up. If your scroll is pointing upwards, then you're all out of proportion. So jaw comes down, locks our violin in place. Make sure you can hold the violin without your hand and without it squeezing up like this. Let's touch the shoulder, and then let's go back to our position with our hand. Check to make sure that the fat part of your thumb is on the neck and that right above your knuckle is on the neck as well. I'm going to play something on violin and you're going to try copying me. Let's listen carefully. Now I'm going to add more notes. Good. So you get how it works now. I'm going to play it. You're going to copy it. This whole video, that's going to happen. If you lose track where we are, that's okay. You can just pick back up. Good, stay there. There's going to be a lot of repeats where I'm going to play over and over again. Every time that you repeat after me, try to make it sound beautiful. If you're having trouble with your tone, you can think about raising your elbow or wrapping your fingers around the bow. We're going to add in a new note now. If you didn't know what that note was, it was 1 on the E string, F sharp. Here we go. Good, grab the shoulder and put it in rest position. That's all that you need to do for day 1. If you're, when you come back for day 2, you can start the video here, which is 4 minutes in. Okay, welcome back to day 2. I'll hold up a big 2 so it's easy to find. Here's day 2. Let's spread our feet apart. Get your violin up on your shoulder. Remember that the jaw comes down to lock in the violin. You should be able to hold the violin with just your jaw, and it shouldn't be pointing up to the sky. Your hip shouldn't have to pop out to hold it. You should be nice and balanced. Go ahead and hold the shoulder. Move your hand down. We're going to start our repeating exactly where we did yesterday first. So listen. We're going to do that 2 more times. Now we're going to add a new section. We're going to call that section A. Now we're going to learn section B. Section B is actually going to start with D on the A string, fa, which means we're going to use our third finger to play that. So we're going to very quickly put down B, C sharp, and D where we think they go. So go ahead on the A string, put down B, C sharp, D. Every time you copy me, you have to start there. Here's D. You try it. If your D is in tune, your violin will ring. Make sure your D is matching mine. Let's add some notes. Here we go. Put your D back down. Violin can go into rest position for a minute. So this is the song Twinkle Little Star, as you know, and the hardest part in Twinkle Little Star is going from the A section we learned yesterday to that B section that we learned today. We have to change strings. Listen, you can just listen in rest position. We have to go, which means whenever we change strings, what has to lift? Your elbow has to lift, which makes it tricky. We also have to put down D. Now there's two ways to do this. You can either quickly put down B, C sharp, and D, or you could just stick D down by itself. Both will work just fine. If you're younger, I recommend that you put down B, C sharp, and D, and you practice letting your hand fall into that position to fall into B, C sharp, D very quickly, B, C sharp, D, like that. If you're older, you could try just going straight to fa, like that. So here's what it would look like if we're gonna quickly put down B, C sharp, D. And here's what it would look like if we just put down D. Just fine. You can kind of try them both ways and see what works for you. So what I want you to do now is try putting the two parts that you learned together. If you forget how the B section goes, you can rewatch this video, go back to 4 minutes, and you'll be good. That's all you're going to do for today. Tomorrow you can come back for part 3, which starts at 10 minutes. Okay, this is day 3. Today we're just going to work on putting all our pieces together. So you're going to copy after me. Let's get our feet spread apart. Violin out. Turn onto your shoulder. Lock it down. Make sure you can hold your violin without tipping up, without your hips popping. It should just look flat. You kind of look with your eye. You can hold the shoulder, and then you can move your hand back. Check your thumb and your knuckle, make sure they're where they need to be. Listen carefully and repeat after me. We're going to start at E. Put down 1, 2, 3. You try it. Let's practice that 5 times. Everyone can practice that with us, even if you're going to decide to just put down D. It's good to practice putting 1, 2, 3 down. So we'll play E. 1, 2, 3. Move your bow. Let's do it together. 1, 2, ready, go. E. 1, 2, 3. Move your bow. Go back to E. 1, 2, 3. Move your bow. Go back to E. 1, 2, 3. Move your bow. Go back to E. 1, 2, 3. Move your bow. Good. Now copy after me. Oh, I'm sorry. That was wrong. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Your turn. Okay, put your violin in rest position. Take a little break. That's a lot of hard work. The last thing that we're going to do today is learn the middle. Twinkle little stars like a hamburger. You have the bun on top, 2 meats in the middle, and a bun on the bottom. The A section that we learned day 1 and the B section that we learned day 2 make up the bun. The bun is an A-B form. Now we're going to learn the little meat section. It's actually pretty fast, and it's easy because you've already learned all the notes. So, violin out on your shoulder, jaw comes down, hold it without anything. Put your hand on the shoulder, balance it. Move your hand down, check position, thumb, knuckle. All right, here we go. Copy after me. We're gonna put down 1, 2, 3 this time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to say 1, 2, 3 this time. Good. Let's try making our 1, 2, 3 go down faster. That's going to repeat twice. There's 2 meat sections. So it'll sound like this. Copy after me. All right, that is all that we're going to do for day number 3. You can put your violin away, and tomorrow we'll come back and we'll do day number 4, which starts at 16 minutes and 20 seconds. Hi guys, here's day number 4. Today we're just going to put all of Twinkle Little Star together. We should have practiced the parts. Our hand knows all the notes. We're just going to put them together, and we're actually going to play together today. So I want you to make sure that the volume is loud enough for you to hear me, but not so loud that you can't hear your own violin. We should be able to hear our violins playing together. Feet apart, violin out, turn on your shoulder, make sure your jaw locks it in and that it can be held without the help of your hand, and then it's not popping up into the air, it's not going down to the ground. Your body should just be centered with your jaw locking. Hold the shoulder. Move your hand back, get your thumb and your knuckle where they need to be. You should have a little mousy hole and your hand should be soft. Okay, we start with the bun section, which starts on open A. Go around the world to A. Make sure your fingers are over your bow. Your pinky is in its holder. Your thumb is inside the little frog, touching the wood. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Now the meat starts on E. 1, 2, 3. Back to the meat. E. 1, 2, 3. Now back to the bun, A. 1, 2, 3. Great job. I'm going to play that one time very slow. So if you could not play with me, you can go ahead and play with this very slow. If you didn't have if you were able to play with me without trouble, go ahead and go back to, I think it started at 17 minutes, and play it with me again. Here it is really slow if you were having trouble. Let's get our violin out on our shoulder, lock it down, hold the shoulder, move the hand back. All right, here we go, really slow. 1, 2, ready, go. One, 2, 3, and move your bow to the A string. Back to E. 1, 2, 3, move your bow to the A. Back to E. 1, 2, 3 on A, move your bow to the A. Now back to open A. One, 2, 3, go to the A string. Great job, guys. So if you did it with the slow version, go back and do it one more time with the slow version. And then you're done for today.